years of terror to strike. I don't think either one of those states are recall states. So what do? You do? You do what Arizona is doing, or people in Arizona are doing, pardon me. The people in Arizona are actually starting a campaign to primary cinema. And I think I know it's a smart idea. I'm going to show you this website because usually I don't say, I try not to tell people who to vote for. But in this case, I'm like, vote for anybody but her. Well, no, let me backtrack that because anybody but her may lead to somebody worse than her. People in Arizona need to vote for someone that has their interests at heart. That's what I mean. So I'm going to pause this again and I'm going to bring up the website because it's amazing. I just want you all to see it and to know why I am so supportive of this. So hold on here just a second. So again, I found this site and normally I wouldn't just tell you to, normally I just wouldn't read it to you because I know you can read, but I'm reading it because this is what they should be doing in West Virginia too. So it's called Primary Cinema. And the website is primarycinema.com. It's right there. Primarycinema.com. PRIMARYSINEMA.com. And so it starts off by saying, we are a new effort dedicated to supporting the reforms that America needs to fix our democracy, as well as President Biden's American Jobs and Families agenda, which are broadly popular among Arizonans. We need to pass President Biden's Build Back Better plan and voters' rights legislation into law, and we need to eliminate the filibuster to prevent any more Republican obstructionism on important priorities that all Americans need. Arizona's need both their United States senators to support these reforms. Unfortunately, Senator Sinema has decided to use her power as a United States senator to slow down progress and empower Mitch McConnell at President Biden's expense. She's listening to corporate donors, no duh, and lobbyists instead of the grassroots volunteers and voters who elect her. Senator Sinema will be up for re-election, and I was wrong. I thought it was 2025, but it's 2024. But we can't wait. That's why we're laying the groundwork now for a primary challenge to Senator Sinema. The money raised will go to support grassroots groups on the ground in Arizona who are leading the fight to hold Sinema accountable and helping to lay the foundations for a successful primary challenge. And of course, they have a FAQ section, but this button right here, see this button right here, this one, this button right here, this one right here is where I want you to pay attention to. So go to that website and just, hit that button right there. Hit that button right there. That one where the little arrow is at. This one right here. Just remember to hit that button right there. Then, of course, you hit that button right there. And eventually it's going to load up. And you can just donate up to $1,000 and primary this lady because she deserves it. If there's nothing else I can't stand is when, obviously, as a politician, you cannot deliver on all campaign promises. It's just ridiculous to think that any politician is going to deliver on every single promise they make. Again, I'm more of the camp of why make them in the first place, but that's a whole different discussion for a whole different time. But this one, she literally campaigned on, I want a $15 minimum wage. And then when she got to Senate, she thumbed it down. Remember, she did this? And it's like, what did y'all miss in Arizona? Did you not see through her, or is she just that good of a liar? I mean, is she really that skilled in lying that you just thought, okay? Or was it the whole vote loop no matter who? Because there's no way this kind of her type of personality isn't wasn't put on display. In other words, probably should have saw this coming. Because if you look, I'm like, okay, unless, like I said, she's either a skilled liar, which could partially be true. Somebody dropped the ball because you just can't campaign on all those things, then do none of those things, and have your protesters arrested and meet with, I'll say, Republican arbitrators, and then expect people to, like, does she expect to really win re-election? Or is that, I wish I knew what her end goal was. Like, what is the game that she is playing? Because whatever it is, I'm missing it. I'm just like, what? What's going on? Like, are you purposely trying to stop Biden, or are you working in conjunction with him because he truly doesn't want anything that he's campaigned on? I think it might be the second one. And that moves me to my third rant about hello, this is Tracy, and I want to let you know that the video that you just watched is just a snippet. And to see the whole wonderful episode, you need to be a Patreon. The link to be a Patreon is in the description section. Please check it out and please support. We need as much support as possible. Remember, you can always subscribe to our page and be notified when we get new videos. But if you want to see the whole video in its entirety, unedited, just off the cuff, no filters, no anything, be a Patreon. You can start as low as just $1 per month or $5 per month. We'll start to have polls. Sometimes I'll drop into the Patreon once we get a couple more members. But again, I just want to encourage you to support us on the Patreon. The link is in the description, and have a fantastic day. Bye bye.